Welcome to Dan ASUE YouTube. Vote for ASUE Ighodalo. No go vote for APC because say you no like OBASEKI. Because say you hate OBASEKI. You go carry your vote, go give APC. No be OBASEKI dey contest. No be OBASEKI dey contest. Na ASUE Ighodalo na dey contest. This na the message wey Comrade Newton bring come here today. He say OBASEKI no be him be the problem. Make I leave you, make you hear from Comrade Newton, the message we bring come.
And the reason why they run after OBASEKI most of the time, have you ever wanted to begin to ask yourself, why are they so furious about this man? What is this man's crime? Why are they always, the other day they made protest to Governor House. The same people, they have never one day protested. Their Fulani is killing their children. That is to say that there is something God is already doing. They want to stop it. And if you allow them to stop it, my dear, now you lose. The governor, this problem is not Governor OBASEKI's problem. It is your problem. Now they look for. Only where God has sent him, go and liberate my people. The same thing happened in the time of Moses. In every people that demand for their freedom, there is a way God bring out Moses. A lot of people may not be able to understand it. Is it Moses that took the children of Israelites? It was him that took the children of Israelites out of Egypt. But was it him that took them to the promised land? No. Joshua is already there. You need to vote to make sure the Joshua emerge. Other people may be doing their campaign, vote for no man as well, but me, I am a spiritualist. God have designated his wisdom on me. That's why I see. One rising to you, all the lovers of freedom, all the patriots, as many that is launching for freedom all over the world. That which the long waiting for will get to you. My earnest prayer for you today is that you are totally well in all your ways. You have been able to form your own terms and your own narrative that will help you to navigate yourself to your real success. That which God Almighty has said concerning humanity, in your time it will come to pass in a hurry. Please, if you are watching, it is very, very imperative that you share this very broadcast. And I will not fail to appreciate as many of you that do share our videos. I say, may God Almighty continue to uplift you in all your life endeavor. Without you, we would have not been able to push these very messages to a larger audience. So all your contributions, all your efforts to make sure things are fine in society, it is highly commendable by the God of our ancestors. So please keep on doing us a favor, share massively, because our page are still seriously under attack. Because all these people with shenanigans, they know what is coming. That's why they fight our page. Thank God we are not the source of our livelihood. So we are always using this medium to reach out to our brothers and sisters. What they must have to do is we must get ourselves liberated. What humanity is passing through today is a long age, whatever. So we were born into this world to come and meet that things are really wrong. But the little one we can do, we have to do it judiciously from the bottom of our heart. That's why, by the grace of God, I remain resolute until we get our freedom. There is not going to be holds back. So please, praise is too much here. Let me hold it first of all for my later positioning. Because the tripod stand, once it's too long, the thing go. So please, kindly share from your end if you are watching. Share from your end if you are watching, please. As we continue to disseminate information about what affects us most. I want to try as much as I can to share to some certain WhatsApp, because we need to hustle now on how we can reach a larger audience. Because we're almost getting to the Armageddon. So we need everybody to be carried along. We need everyone to be carried along. Irrespective. Please let us be seeing your love and like. I don't know whether it's my phone. I'm not seeing your love and like. I'm not seeing comments. So please do the one you can do judiciously, just do it. Because the time of our trial is better we do the little we can and leave the rest for God. It's an error for us not to do anything at all. I know with what is coming, most of us does not really understand why things are like this. For the one that have woken, you will get it more clearer that the reason why these things are happening is happening for a purpose. And for those of us that persistently keep on advocating, there is also a reason why we are advocating. I think it's going to be a very nice thing that you were part and parcel of the people that contributed for the liberation for mankind. I think that would be very, very wonderful. That from day one you were there with us, contributed tremendously to make sure we get our liberation. I think this is one of the things we should associate ourselves more with. A fight for liberation. It's very, very important that we are part and parcel of these things. I prefer you being in this very struggle right now than you being a social gathering whereby they gossip and they put money for the chairman. You know, for me, I'm not selfish. I always want to give you information. When things are okay, I tell you it's okay. But there's something unique today about today's topic. That's why you have to share massively. Particularly the fear they sprinkle in the air. All what you are seeing today is not just happening, it's happening because of what they have done in the night. So they want to make sure that people are free. That's why I was talking to somebody this morning. Now I say, early before you see me talk about one particular thing 3 times. They never burn that topic. But for quite some time right now, this is where God wants us to stay. And we are speaking into the air. You are sharing the videos, people are watching, you know. There is this frequency that will transmit the video all around. There is this frequency that will transmit the video all around. So these are some of the things. Okay, it's the fault of this phone. That's why I'm not seeing your comment from there. It's not showing whatever. Anytime we are seriously under attack, it don't happen like that. So let me do one more share right now. We continue our broadcast. Today's day is 13th of Friday, 13th of September. We just have 10 full days to go. No, not 10 days. We just have 8 days to go. We have 8 days to decide whether we are going to remain in this perpetual bondage or we are going to get ourselves liberated. And I want to be laying the foundation in our heart today that this forthcoming election, September, that is the next Saturday, September 21st, you are not voting for ASUE. You are voting to liberate yourself from chains and shackles. This is a long age suffering. During the course of time, our father were gruesomely murdered. We were sold out into slavery. A time for us to put an end and venge for as many that were manhandled, who were brutalized and sold out. And even up to today, as many they are still killing for human sacrifice, adrenochrome, and child trafficking. You have to vote and put an end to it. It might be a little bit difficult for some of us to understand vis-a-vis or what is happening, but in my course of explanation, you might get it very clear from your own perspective of what we are talking about. This is no longer time to be afraid. Because the reason why what is happening right now, they want to kill you before the time by infusing fear. So I've come and subject that fear. So that fear could fear our ancestors. We must have to make sure that the fear they projected out to you, the fear could fear our ancestors. So that's what we are about to do here. So let me introduce the topic vividly. And I would not fail to appreciate one of our pals in UK who also supported us today. Supported us this very, I think 2 hours before I came out on the live video. So that to also enable us reach out to one or two to make sure that even they are protecting their votes, you know. So we all know that things are very tough right now. So today's one of the heading is let's make our generation proud by voting for ASUE Ogie. Come out September 21, 2024 and vote for ASUE Ogie PDP. Let's get that clear. The person you are to be voting for, please, if you know you have not called your parents, make sure you call them at home. Call your friends. Whatever things, small things you are also learning from here, extend it to them so that they will be aware of what is to come. Then we are going to be talking about critically some tools your enemy used to carry out their conquest against you. 1 is fear, 2 is guilt, then the 3rd one is indictment. I'm going to be giving you a little biblical references because you know we build your immune system ahead of time. So when the word said there is a casting down, we that believe on the God of our ancestors who said there is a lifting up. That's why every one of us in this very whole thing, we are uniquely unique and differently different. But it's only some that tend to be a glutomaniac who feel at the end of the day make my money for big pass. They don't want to always stretch this hand of fellowship to other people. As I pray for myself, I pray for as many today that is campaigning for ASUE. I don't have anything against anybody. But what provoked me most of the time, it is when an individual is not trying to say we on power. No. That what power now. Without me provoking the atmosphere, whatever thing you are doing, but you know, I told you before now that the spiritual space have already been taken over by the God of our ancestors. So I hear from our ancestors. So anytime I tell you, look at what's happening, you have to also oblige. Not blind are trying to control you anyway, but I've already seen you, the uniqueness in you. That was why the book of Ephesians 4 verse 11, it says some he made pastors, some he made teacher, some he made apostles, some he made evangelists, all for the edification of the body of the saints. Now, in what way are we going to make our generation to be proud? We are going to make our generation to be proud in the sense that it was during your time you put an end to a throne that lasted for almost 900 years. The only way you are going to make your generation to be proud that you were alive when so and so things like this happens, and you contributed the best of your quarter. You pick up phone and call people. We are in our last battle. If you miss it right now, other people's life may transit. You yourself, you will still be in bondage. That's why everybody is playing their role. If you look at Burkina Faso today, they have played their role. Imperialism is gone. Neo-colonialism, they kill them, they root them. So we need to also kill our own by ourselves. Idu is a nation. As you are fighting right now, you are fighting to liberate a nation. Don't look at it that you they can pay na person they do it for. No, you are doing it for yourself. That's why the kind of energy I later got. I was not called by any PDP chieftains. Say, Newton, you need to support us. I look at it that no, you don't will start this, no matter the provocation, I need to do the little we can, the little I can. But today, the more we do it, the more we are energized. A lot of you might be afraid. Hey, I'm not making on my dear. In the time of your trial, do the little you can and leave the rest for God. It is an error for you not to do anything at all. That was why the only strength that was left with Moses' mother was to go and buy a basket. When Pharaoh put a ban that any child born of the Hebrew must be quiet, because it was a male child. And the reason why they ran after OBASEKI most of the time, have you ever wanted to begin to ask yourself, why are they so furious about this man? What is this man's crime? Why are they always, the other day they made protest to Governor House. The same people, they have never one day protested. Their Fulani killing their children. That is to say that there is something God is already doing. They want to stop it. And if you allow them to stop it, my dear, now you lose. The governor, this problem is not Governor OBASEKI's problem. It is your problem. Now that they look for. Only where God has sent him, go and liberate my people. The same thing happened in the time of Moses. In every people that demand for their freedom, there is a way God bring out Moses. A lot of people may not be able to understand it. Is it Moses that took the children of Israel? It was him that took the children of Israel out of Egypt. But was it him that took them to the promised land? No. Joshua is already there. You need to vote to make sure the Joshua emerge. Other people may be doing their campaign, vote for normal as well, but me, I am a spiritualist. God have designated his wisdom on me. That's why I see, when we started this activity, I say I see through the word of God. But today I now see through frequency. Just imagine the anointing. So life is step by step. Why did I put it there that ASUE is very intelligent? You need to watch this guy press interview. If not broken, you'll be astonished. Then you will be serious. ASUE have really projected himself that I'm sent by God. I'm not doing this one for myself. He left a better job that will even pay him more than the state governor. There are people that cannot steal. There are people that can never thief. I'm not looking at ASUE. ASUE is coming to come and reach himself. He's coming to come and deliver. To come and give out. Okay, look at the time I spent on social media. Did any government pay me? Even the people government is paying, they have not done half of what I have done. A time will come, we'll queue up now. They have nothing to show. Say, me see what I do. They'll be ashamed of themselves. Oh, I wish I know. I would have converted my anointing for a better thing. That's why today I'm proud of what God is using me to do. That's why anytime I see people that are genuine, who are not glutomania, who is not coming to come because of my amigo there, and they know them, and our body, I think they follow them. Check President Donald J. Trump, for example. That man not they receive salary. He's a multi-billionaire. He not they receive salary. But the same thing they are using today to create tensions in our state is what they also use against this very man in America, President Donald J. Trump. They've used fear. They use guilt. They use indictment. But in all, this man is still standing. So the reason why you are seeing the open show you are seeing today in Edo State, this one will come out. They are just trying to play their last card. And I thank God for the PDP state campaign chairman also, Attorney Azegbemi. I saw a protest today that was led by him that want a free and fair election. So if I'm seeing such move, me will get more energy. It's better we start very early. What are they trying to do now? They are trying to create an enabling environment by telling people, lead me not into temptation better than deliver me from evil. Before they do the atrocity, let us have a petition we are writing already. Let us call upon the God of our ancestors that they want to do this thing to us. Una want leave them. You bad that they even the head of Taga and Lion because they value their life. They don't say tomorrow they'll come to say election not be war. You also going to hear that from them. So let me first of all play this video to us first. Let me play this video to us vividly. Then we'll begin to do our explanation. They were marching around those states. I love this move. Every one of us should be involved. This one is not a normal politics. Take it from me. It's not a normal politics. I don't understand. I thank God I was a part of this thing. Don't take it as a normal. I know most of us that have not woken. We are still looking at it from the perspective of it's a normal politics. And some people will always say, nah, make them go vote themselves. No. That be so yore. If you are still thinking like that, just repent to the yore. It's not the normal politics. If it is the normal politics, you don't feel especially I campaigned for you last year. Let us say the normal politics. 4 years ago, I appreciate it, man. I'm a Morgan Maria. I'm a Mariana. There you go, me yagbeto. There you go, ya defon. He pay busy, man. He man pay in your master, man. Because it's not a normal politics. Other person may be seeing it as normal. But because of my spirituality, my frequency, my energy, vibration, and the consciousness that is in me, the Christ consciousness, does not make me to see it that is a normal politics. So that's why we are bringing a different dimension to this very campaign, and God will see us through. So let's just play the video. This is the PDP state chairman we wake up. The PDP state chairman. So that's that. Now, this for you to know, say God down for this thing. This for you to know that there's something fishing. This was how a king in the Bible passed his judgment. 2 women, they have a baby. One who can't die, the another one who can't die alive. So they can't carry the case, miss the king. So the one where baby die can't follow the one where his baby not die can't drag the king. So at the end of the day, the one where not get the child can't say make them divide the child. He said they must divide them. Now king can't sit down with his wisdom. He can't look. Why would this woman be saying more divide the child? And the person will get the baby say, no, I need peace. More no divide this very baby. He talk about divide them. Give and be that say na him make carry go. The king, do you know how the king passed the judgment? He can't say you where they say make them divide the child, so it shows say not be your own. This one where he say may give you the pikin na him own. He settled the very matter. I say give the baby to this very woman. Now PDP are crying they need peace. Have you seen rallies from the same Janjaweed? APC in Edo State in collaboration with the palace that they need peace. To the extent they mobilize themselves, carry war to governor's house. They carry war Kotisegosa idiots. Kotisegosa fianwu. Kotisegosa nikompu and the charlatans. Handle a mic and was telling Obaseki to come out if you get to it. But these are people, no does it get agbon. They are crying, their nails crying. We need peace. Now, who do you feel is genuine? Now, for those of you who you wear a kodao, who you usually who when we are moody and APC, ne have breaking handle. I will leave you for the Anunnakis to judge. Now, what will be more than this very move? Now, the same people that went to go and bring up, let's come and sign a peace accord. We are not saying they're doing protests so that they need peace. They have been declaring war right from time. But the Galantic Federation Army will fight them. All our ancestors that were brought only murder, they are abused on that very day. Whatever mind they have to kill any person in those states because of their election. This is what everybody should be singing. This is what the palace would have made a press conference. At least avec me letter like that. They didn't write letter. Because they are the one that signed on the way. But they have the gods of the land to contend with. What they are doing today, if it is really permitted by the God of our ancestors, or permitted by the God of our ancestors, so with this very thing, the way it has clear, you should know that their intention is evil, it is demonic, it is barbaric, it is tyrannical. You have nothing to write home about. Their desperation, imagine on who you here. Okay, you think you are going to remain there forever? Then seeing children die in the water, worrying you work. Punishing people, a 90 years old man, all the Gwenu were no more bokre no and then be your end have come. Even though na one regulation, another thing on do you must lose it. Nothing can stop what is coming. David Rowe non stop it. I will not be advocating. I have never failed in my life. It might fail there. Noya bagbe roll like the next class. I said we Noya bagbe nowhere yo. It might fail there at that moment. So you cannot expect anyone whether they will be lying. Check my TVZ from 2020. They know everywhere. Then I know a day like this will come. So if you want to also look at intelligence, what ASUE made of? If such a man happen to handle the affair of the state, my dear, when the man also go turn a door to Dubai, he go even more than Dubai. This one is not just normal campaign. On a normal campaign, this campaign based on fact and what is to come. This campaign based on fact and what is to come. This is not a campaign about lying. The man is so genuine that you can see his wife addressing the women. But why did APC add their wives? Why did say Olumide Akpata Anima? That one also had his or her wife. Now who is not to be the first lady? Because there is something fishy. There is something that they are hiding. That's why they hide everybody around them. In case of honor, he busts in a ban, they have nobody to hold. That's why they are doing what they are doing. And we so much thank God that the God of our ancestors even do is exposing them. All the plan, or matter imagine the vigilante. No, call anybody in a dossier. Say if they call police, even before now, they'll say they call vigilante. Police can never come to your area when you have problems. Now vigilante na do say we OBASEKI create say a dossier today. Now vigilante clear the state which has a reach. There was a video I showed one day. The cat Fulani who have been terrorizing the areas. You know, if you catch thief now, you must get bruises. Either people don't ready the bruise am before you come. Do you know what police, when they took the guy to police station, police say make them go treat that guy first. Say they not collect him from them because they're not Fulani. Then IG, in collaboration with the youth, the money palace, say make them disband vigilante, so that made them for see chance, use police, disarm those people so that election will not be for them. As soon it cannot happen. My dear, on that very day, you don't know how the strength is going to come. That's why the reason why I bring out that very 3-2, that your enemy will always use to conquer you. Conquest me, that they use fear and guilt. At the time these 3 prerequisites is infused inside of you, you are a dead man. At the time you allow it to digest and it grow, or it will have a molecule, it now have branches, my dear, you are gone. A fearful man cannot do this kind of activism and do. If you are afraid, you can't do it. Who do where you were? Who fresh past me? For this or whatever. Check how many people they can pay for the Gimari lab now Yahweh blood tests. All of them they are sick. That one is drained. You can see that he's speaking a last breath because they've already gotten the signal of what is to come to them. That's why the more we are reporting or the more we are advocating all the cosmic energy all over the world, channel it. The dead soldier will rise on that very day. Even to auto that woman is going to duplicate herself as 1,000 women. You don't really know what comes a non-loving woman. Before you don't protest, they know that yes, okay, at the OBASEKI palace. Nobody want to associate themselves with them again. You can see that people are not bold. They cannot dig we not dig. There is somebody in Edo there of a few pay. I mean, Allah you know. This is the survival of the fittest. Only the fittest of the fittest will survive it. Don't just expect that when I don't mind, you can't do also free. My dear, everybody need to roll into our sleeves. You are not going to get your freedom by pasting video. No, there is something, a huge sacrifice you must have to pay. You cannot just expect the Wari media since 2017. 2017, no monetization. Azegbe, David work so will tell me no way I feel a phone. Okay, why should I be on media wasting time? If God have not committed something to me that going to cause changes to our lives, I can't be on media. But today I'm still energized to do more, to lay more curses on them, because I know what is coming. He said, though they know their God shall renew their strength. They can mark up wings like eagle. If you look at it today, last 2 weeks here, I was talking about 2 Corinthians 5 verse 17. If you are in Christ, you are a new creator. Today, all those verses are working. We are coming later, and right now what is reigning now, what God told Joshua in Joshua chapter 1 verse 9, he said, have I not commanded you not to be afraid nor dismay, that I will be with you in wherever place that you go? Because it was scripted that when the time shall come, when we are arriving to our freedom, something like this must have to be said. How you my time, man? Do you not believe me that it was scripted? Every verse is in on a use of it. You can see where we are reading now. That is it. In Matthew Dwagene. Right now, we are not dealing on Joshua. Now, what formula did Joshua use? Even when they went to go and spy the land, an evil report came and said that very people in that place We are like a grasshopper before them. And Joshua were lamenting, who is me to go to that land which God has sold unto my forefathers. A voice came from heaven. I don't care to know who we are speaking, but it was scripted that something told Joshua audibly in the wilderness and told him, I've told you not to be afraid, not dismay, because God appeared to him in the dream. But when God looked at it that the going now get tough, he had to appear and use audibly voice on a microphone. I've warned you before. Don't be afraid of these people. The people you are seeing there, they are the grasshopper while you are the giant. A lot of people will say, who said? Obaseki is coming out from this very fact alive. That's why man understand them in day. You would not be thinking what Obaseki gele yabe. A lot of you that I'm Obaseki by frequency. I support that man. No sa Obaseki no who are no Canada or in a way he does not know what his brother stand for. If Obaseki were to be my blood brother, him and you are supporting him. Him with that bullet in it. They don't know because they are Kana. Yeah, me no Obaseki no sana no hola korio omune. He never supported his brother one day. And no one just like what he said when we are supporting. Come and look at it today. No, to marry me, it's not my family. He just mwenya hu. Na big boy ba mo grafino za di gbo no Obaseki. Pray no do day on a trap. I will on the grafino za in your sister. Who salo abagbon. They don't know how to value anything. I would be having a brother like this. So how did I know Obaseki we sent a message? How did I know about it? Now, you guys watching me now, how do you not know that Salobo Agimo? Because you have woken. I feel like preaching here. I feel like preaching here. All of them, they do meneske. Your brother has a dream. Una a politician. But I thank God for Don Pedro Obaseki, who saw the ideology and working on again on my politics. I need to help my brother. Go and look at the interview Pedro Obaseki deal with Shehu the other day. Anyway. And Obaseki family, I'm a supporter. They know I cannot sue. What did your grandfather do? Because he refused to join them to sell slaves. Then you are bearing the name today. You are lying to fly. If you're boy. We are going to be removing. If you have every man do, I can say everything will be removed. Mama needed up. We doesn't need any of those things. The man need people are still migrating to with the virtue where they left home. You until you disconnect yourself, you won't matter anything. Where team you go. A lot of person does not know. They feel where life is a bed of roses. Well, what 99% of life we are living today, we are scripted and it were given to us wrongly. Again, where he lived since it was a waste. It's already too late. What do you think that I think differently from every other person in this world? Do you think I'm the one that is mad? It's not a majority that are right. This was how they place everything. If I thought anybody, if I was appreciated, ask anybody. The male working on your campaign, Bob as a one. Why, Tubon Obaseki, Tubon a king you. Ebon, what I tell Obaseki, king one. Bring it on. You bring it on. Bring it on. Obaseki, what Obaseki have done for people? What has your demonic kingdom do for humanity? They don't do anything. They don't do any. They don't have the cojones to do anything. Rather, they become a blood-sucking demon. They lead protest anyhow. The one they useless said, "You want to let me go? Abane you know rebel yagbe. Do you know Niki? They don't know yakiri. That's why they created this very fear. So many persons were required to make sure that very fear it were diffused into our society. Idiots. Bring it on. Bring it on. You can't bring it on because you guys are nincompoos. By now, you only get provoke what? Let one of your daughter or your son come out from Madrid, no Gualo, what go on Spain. Let declare the war once and for all. Let it know and on Bona. All what they say have nothing to do with humanity. It's all about them. It's all about them. You are protecting a candidate that is nothing to write home about. It is not too clear. I think people are now on the street protesting. You let people to governor and hear your protest to stop whatever. Come and ring the election. Come, ring it and let's see. Wamami Magbenia, Yaresoy Palasuwa. He didn't know grossly murdered, buried alive. Buried alive. And he is a Idu woman. Up to now, they want the suffering to continue. They want it to continue. I don't know what been Padova. I weigh 80% of women in Padova. Allegedly, let me allege it again. The same way I did yesterday. Or when I'm a HID. I've been an IVF. What resulting to those things? Our people are shouting in Libya. If you don't have Arab, we say 30%. What are you doing about it? What are you doing about it? Only what people say, Governor, we protested though. Governor does not want to go and bring our children from whatever. I mean, what so you know you what or magi what because you got a Nikompu and the Ramos Kaliwa. What don't time you know you what? You guys have everything. Why not talking about your idiots? They don't know you wanna know you wanna. But there are people in that very state they cannot afford 2 square meals. We know how much leave our pocket to that those states. Every person in Europe is there now. They want their will, must be your will all the time. I'm women who you have been there doing nothing, constituting nuisance. The same people not been nowhere. 90% of them, you couldn't make that place a place where your children can also stay. You couldn't make it. That's why, my brother, rise up and kill your fear. These are the same things that is happening at various individual destiny today. Who is that person that will cause you non answer? What is let them bring the cause on. Every after the social media. I've not lose anything. When your partner can don't lose it because of this fight. I've not lose anything. Where that table on us, man. Who can the table when go clean? If I have detention now, why do no clone? I cannot advocate. If I do child sacrifice, I cannot advocate. In a game and whole, I cannot advocate. What make me to advocate and condemn your shenanigans? It's because I'm not a part of it. They want us to remain as slaves. It gives them joy when you mourn. No wonder the book of Proverbs 29 verse 2. It says, when the wicked rules, the people mourn. When the righteous are in position, the people rejoice. If OBASEKI have not done anything, go and look at the support he has. It's overwhelming. In my social media, go to another and let them go and tell you about OBASEKI. They know what that man stands for. Many people are not also speaking because of that fear. Imagine why is that about that cock a UK or white in the most insulted queen in the world, a queen Agbel, a queen in the UK, who walk here talk where we're not called there your name. Yeah, when I do a painter, not by big nobody thought to a tassile who will not better of King Gua. Who will not even a tassy fian with your wife fian. You think they put anybody in bondage or they involve in politics in rigging election? What the people choose? He come to the House of Commons. Oh, why they swear allegiance? I hear about so and so. I swear allegiance to so and so, Queen or Charles or whatever. They do their thing and mokia. Here, nobody with me. They do it hard. Or one do yegbe, you know. You have not letting us know what you stand for. Thank God, God have vindicated me. Now everything I'm be telling you, did you get it clear now? That palace is APC. Who is right now? He might be winning. Eh? I might say a conspiracy theorist now or a conspiracy reality. A lot of you did not understand. Don't go and disconnect your head from a Kenyan balloon where you go and lose your head. Go and lose your head. Be afraid of that man, that his policy will affect you abroad. A policy in Abuja. One of our allies called me today. Oh, wait a minute, we're mad anyway. Now we're even in Memaro. Yeah, with in Nigeria. Among the 60 people who are buying me waro. Magade, we are coming with the first one. With forensic analysis. We are coming with forensic machine. Each person or contain 10 years imprisonment. Is 40 years imprisonment. Wait for what is coming for you. I cannot support Donald Trump and my state or the state of Holland Baloo. I cannot fight for salvation, for humanity and redemption. Then I can also liberate my people. Oh, Bekekan. I bet me you not get it. Oh, Bekekan. Remember I said no rule a country. I'm now Okpe animal. Okpe will wear useless tennis in me. Who cannot express anything very I can't make. You are coming to political category as if you want to come and rule buzu. Okpebolo cannot even control animal. He has to control a cow. Because he also take wisdom and frequency to control a cow. Ama what do control manago? They are just doing the thing. In Agbe locally. Wamabe we no ri. Why be a professor like that? They have ASUE OGIE debate itself. I know gbegbe. Or now make a reference. I was the board of director of this. Or now I was the board of director of this. Somebody that cannot appear. He come AIT or mighty appear. Do agbuna gbonu no wa hola kore wa gbon. If you want mention any man who gbo we not do. And all your children they are going to pay for this atrocity. Ovi la recruiting. Ode ba ye aziba. Ana we die ba. Eri o ebion sibe I know what ba yaji. Emanu we figure wu na Elysian gu me amahu. No we figure my wu ni. Or I'll come and tell you baby before election after election. We are making a way no they know why na kere. Go and look at UK. If fortune we no ka fortune. Because we are here again make everybody fight for your state. It will be given down to get what the level why you what you have. Foreign body we need the help man. If you want foreign machinery to come, me I don't mean what lesson do one ring why. Maybe by then it's going to be very crazy. Then again a military tribunal. I can't want muye go ani no can bo hinwa. Nothing good na me be an. A moya affair gerewebo no ho asebo bunse. Some of your brothers and sisters you feel they make it abroad. Not make area roba. I can tell you this one for free. No one have made it. That don't make it. Who does not see parents? There are most of you today the man say you what today who parent. And my mind the man stop his one parent. We don't know when we are going to stop paying rent. A big man so do I don't want 240,000 euros. I do I got there to pay again for another 50 years. So I go on rock 100 years back when you pay over. Or when we are at the age of 48 years you are there. You have to pay for another 40 years. Oh, one that's suffering. Hey, we don't have to landlord. What the landlord you are doing landlord on that mortgage. If the whole Europe and America, Canada, a black cinnamon, why we don't wanna hasa. Imagine those 10%. Every one of us, Babano, again, no kiregba. We can pay over the next thing before you turn like this. 15 very ne. Before you know, a lot of people will test where we all lie and where he's telling you will kiregba. At the time your landlord now say hello, I just want to check on you. He's reminding you what we can tell days in Ukigba. They don't be paying up, man. For how long can we continue living like that? Nobody abroad today. 80% of people does not want to go home because of why, man? If the country were to be good by now, really man have again maybe ideal. Other people we have a day and we don't feel that space in it. We continue to live our life. Or not 20-something years now. Why me who work me on it? This nothing you have at the end of women, you know. You can set up your company, their family who we are more building, you know. You start your life. I beg why you not be competition. But today we don't have such templates. Nothing of that nature no raw because you cannot go back home. But they don't say they are enjoying. We see some small children who is not landlord today. We have not been able to become a landlord because even when we might hear you will work 3 years here. Who you are going for 1 month? You will work. Because there is a demonic palace who have planted something where you will listen we work. But today I break that yoke. Every man can give my dear or more of my day give my zai. Wherever place you want to stay, you will usually stay there without nothing driving you away from your community. The level I have here today, you don't talk to bring it on now. Please, it's okay. I will combine another together. That is new thing. Because we're freedom of speech, you know, you cannot intimidate me. But at home, you can be intimidated. Don't look at it. Why would you me? Why would kidnap him? A lawless country. Because Tinubu has said he's going to give you back a door. He's not giving it back to you. He's not giving it back to you. Honor the bota joke or go waye. Only why I'm waiting now. Then a 1 killer, 1 audio man, no believe man palace. Why be your balik bene? Who gave you the right to start killing people for your juju? Later, Bishop Blessing in the house. Or time, let's say he said that video. Let's say as at 70 something, or let's say between 70 and 80, when we were preaching somewhere in America. On a yet 20 years ago. That is to say, if you said that's in 1990 or thereabout, in 1970, maybe early 80s or maybe ending of 70s, 1970s. Because I will la diam again. As our mono again, I will lay our amunoma la palace. Who are so whew. I will born never openly. This was the slavery. Abraham Lincoln signed emancipation to stop in 1863-1864. Human sacrifice today still going on. Yeah, I told you. Whatever thing you people plan, not so many. But in that time, I am not doing what you are. Just take a look at it today. For as many of you that is watching, who suffer beyond, will you even allow your children to be conned? What right did they have to take other person's life? And you want such a palace to remain? Come on, Satan. He should remain in this very new. If you want me abroad to go back to school, meanwhile away biochemistry, I will do it. Then even what there are so many good at those today. Then as I maybe by 2035, he graduated in a school. He don't know me but when this nonsense must stop, and somebody need to stop it. You need to stop. Corruption have got it to a heart. Inhuman have got it to a heart that I cannot say heart in it. Look at all our father, they die young. None of them could amount to anything. Because they were fearful. I face Oba. I'm Masoye. Oba Sohan. Oba's idiots. Nonsense. Go and shake after Osa. He came out and said, he really does a slave. A multi-billionaire. He has a better resume to talk about. Come in the night. Now we come to Benin. We come to Spain. Where we are there with. Me we me dead. Me marry. We come to Spain. We come to Spain. We are me odon agu we me. Se yo está dando en la calle. Tu puedo hablar meti conmigo. Tu no puedo insultarme. Se tu me insultas te lo da un caña directamente. Mana boy you told when we ran here my BNC. It must be done. Our people are dying when they see. Go and look at our brothers and sisters in camp. Et if you don't give me, and you me baby France in Guana. They'll go and form as if they are mad. Now making out a Benia just for them to coexist. Yes, your demonic palace has nothing doing for the children. There's because some certain alien, he can't remain. Can't remain. How will it remain? 1,000 year peace which have been signed. I have bomb it has been signed and sealed. Everything is going through world court. All about process. Then they are there doing lunatic. I've come here today to come and encourage as many of you that listen to the tone of my voice. Kill your fear. If you cannot kill your fear will kill you. Come to Benin, come to Benin, come to Benin. I'm a kind of demonic kingdom. Come to Benin. Welcome to Spain. Since morning I've not been at home, for example. I went on an errand. Why not we let me now? Who while at the doctor will see who I be? I'm fighting for a guy. Una arrest me on that 7 days when I am here. When I arrest me, when I attacking me, no matter with me, show up your self. I will fight you to stupor. Yes, I was sent by God. Look at it, 30 years I brought nothing to account of. This one, 40 years I brought nothing to account of. Right now, they are not burying our brothers and our sisters abroad. It's not compulsory you must stay abroad all the rest days of your life. Or they can go with Paboto Waro. Where do you have to go? No home to call your own. These people, they fight for this enabling environment. Or Macare rose in Spain. Or when this long bread in here, then on your surviving during the war. Or tina ye me bread in 45 cents, 50 cents iveki. A God heaven in can say why increase a young boy. Up till now, that bread is still there. You still go there and get it and back. Come on, Gary today. No, sir, we cannot afford it. This one will come out. This and that. Why there we go? It's just when anyone will there we go. Why you bomb we have said they are not cooperative enough. Airport are catching me. But what gali mo pack? I'm a one-man squad. Look for me. I'm meeting Benin Gumbane. Where the dodge me did you? Emi abawa ododian wa leri we give me one at any time we anywhere we give me one at any time where we rules want to promote this slavery must continue ni me on we anywhere we go wa gbekpo fi here we have a reasonable candidate. People were not saying he want to continue from where OBASEKI stop. Now what is the crime for OBASEKI? Infrastructure boy, Ukbo to boy, Ego no Shomole Momo or Polosore, no government that is not borrow. 30 billion today, Wamano Shomole. Then what's the people's problem? Ask someone to continue from where OBASEKI stop. Must everybody be a slave? If you are in abroad, you are supporting this very slavery. A graphinos adorable. All the prayer I prayed that is working for you, today I receive it. The Anunnakis, you know. I receive every prayers I pray. No work positive in it. A man no win a slavery man continue with those states. I receive it tonight. A nanotechnology no got boy. Every other person will be saved, but you, a nanotech or got boy, a graphinos or got boy, your prep protein will increase. Area one. You not say any bon. Veni wa una ri ujo ure ya regbeze. Yogo ko. Evo lo dena mao iyamaho. Ibe sonenia. Let me see how many will listen. As if I'm doing them. Me, I'm good. Where I am. Even problem in anywhere me what service pay now no. Yeah, wait 50 by 100 now. My only one sick and you can't hear me. I'll fight for this. There was a day Memoji. I appeared before the court. Oh, you know what? I saw drive a day by son. I parked while that boy were calling on Bali. Because we need to make sure a sanity level. Go and check my record. Give me anyone crime. Only way where any officer go. If na rateable na almost real again. Everybody don't know me for that. Don't believe in shenanigans. In the 21st century, people are liberating themselves. Burkina Faso, enemy freedom Guyana. Kenya the other day they are doing protests. Gabon they are doing protests. Let the world see that development is coming from a Kenwata where is the credo of human civilization. We don't have a kingdom in it. Let this also show in international scale where that kingdom is not booming. You guys want us to remain your slaves. Now you not feel that the people want to be liberated. Who are in protest in your governor house? You want the governor or the deployment when I'm going? No. At times, Obaseki quietness with me, so it speaks volume. His Excellency Governor Godino say Obaseki. As a military salute, I greet you as a patriot. Who are here is let them wait and see. Spiritual army in Dulan. Go and look at what Brafa and me is doing today. Nigerian government, they never expected it. Because a man near grow something more than 1967, Esprit Brafa Liberation Army. They never believed that Samuel Ekman can be able to command such an army. A major, a general, or minister for defense, what a Musa Christopher, or they thought call a Finnish government not deport a man. Any man say yo. Not knowing where this very boy have wrote a letter ahead of them. Hey, now where you can defend yourself. That's what the EU said. That is all Tomuyania. Ugmeso Nigeria army will lose level. Ugmeso 21-month car in one mission. Ohamagi and Soladian. Go and look at Opu Zodima today. Oh, you can't wear. They never expected it. What is Shokona? Any do all la brafa amibe. He and do invade. What's here? It's more spiritual than physical. Agmore mi kan ya mi egbe gomiza. Agmore mi kan ya mi egbe gomiza. Agmore mi kan ya mi egbe gomiza. I'm only the mouthpiece to tell you as many people that want to repent, you can repent. If you doesn't want to repent, war you can lose your head. Nobody bloody care. As the PDP is crying for peace and free and fair election, every reasonable person should join in that advocacy. Una when word are wise and they have come to march round the same way the children of Israel marched round the word of Jericho. He said the word of Jericho fell down flat. At the PDP leg and a man who no vote in Aswan keep on marching. That your word of Jericho will fall down flat. As it was scripted. That's why ever since I saw those women came out, I don't forgive him on a railway. I went to my Ladian railway. Seeing that move alone, it gave me joy. Because all my significance in the spirit realm. The way it was scripted, he said the children of God, they march around the word of Jericho several times. And a Matthew Warawa get back 7 times. As it was scripted. Unless it was going to happen. You just can't. You want us to remain in slavery. Even why I'm on, but what be you are, what boom, what if you are wool, you are. And you not your baby, why you are among that guy out, baby. Hey, Mama Africa, TV, why am I? And why you can call on Bolo, who you are. Who how dare you? You want humanity to remain in slavery. Whenever I read when I'm with video, there are some people, if they carry video right now, face them, saying, I'm a monkey. A 40 years old boy who was all lanky, because you no raw bumbe. Family load the raw era be yetin jugbo, yetin yeki because things are skyrocketing. A 10 ropa, nothing, in winaro. Even the 70, imagine you receive a salary, are you a tawoke, Obaseki increase salary, for example, which is still the best governor in Nigeria today, just to buy fuel and full a tank. Is that one life? But these same people, they are not having remorse about it. But they don't care. Imagine a fool and even the elders cannot even protest because the palace did not give them go ahead to protest. That's why there are a lot of things in some villages so because it's an opportunity for the demonic palace to also drink blood. Today, any of you henceforth who will sagging, a sagging on your boy. A sagging on your boy. Where you are, or not celebrated big. But then I do that. Days are numbered. Thank God I know your days are numbered. But that's why they supported churches everywhere. So that the more you go to church, in fact, imagine you are worshiping the God of the person that sold your ancestors. How will you make it in life? You are worshiping the God of the person that sold your father to ancestors. With the very way we do working, what you know what talk by, it's an why we are talk what now, who we talk by. You are an idiot. You are enemy to your ancestors. A lot of you did not really know what happened. So let God give you a spiritual, vivid understanding. No, man go through. People went through here. They were chained in their neck. At the time in here, they only have 15 minutes to rest. In the plantation farm, they were sold out just because of a mirror. They were sold out because of a clay. They were sold out because of a Dagon. And the throne today is there. Their fucking son is still defending it. If I can provoke able tonight, Asona, I don't know Kitoreva. Away God's time is the best. I want to find what do I'm fine. Owe ki adodo agona adwe kitajo. They take off for granted. They so silence all that you cannot even mess in where they are. That's the extent they went. You can't mess. You can't breathe in where they are. If a man can boldly come at this youth, a man not hearing him out today, they are doing child sacrifice. Or they are bold. Or we aware. They may know him no day. I cannot insult the same person that to say man do go about. That to say I'm here for this mission. I never built that for my father and my mother because my father and my mother they were having their houses. So if you come abroad, this one here. The little support I will render now will so when already the board have you or around like no over here, everyone no can bowari where you were to bowari and you have sold almost 80% of your life. You don't advocate for a better society so that life will make it better. A lot of you will feel more my problem. More power my problem. What gave you the notion where you are far better than me? Immediate door. For information, a friend of mine came recently. He explained the condition of the land. We go no say security, a politician, just to make sure we safe. Almost about $1 million. Then I work everywhere, or wages. That's what is happening. Now, Domiona will not worry a berry year or my getting that baby while you have a moon because again, for how long are we going to continue like that? Spanish people, they will go to Finland and go for holiday. They will drive all throughout the night. Because everywhere will be sanitized. Somebody will left America. All of your soldiers are back there. Everyone will mighty dear. If you are not an idiot, when I will never if you were 19 giver. That to say all your property, if he doesn't fight for it now. Am I clear? The place you couldn't go, and anytime you go, you have to hire a security number. Now, how do you think who were born if you were a problem of sin? Brother, most of you can only go there. Hey, 3 weeks. Udo de we. Hey, we will give me one. I'm a derivative. I'm a very full Nigeria. Udo senative so. No, your church, you know, but all the cake while you will log it and make it you. You work for 3 years and go and stay at home for 1 month. Now, when are you going to take your children there? How do you not think your children is from that land? No, what now give you the infantry that your children is from that land? If the state is good today, you can just send your 3 of your children. They go for holiday and see your uncle. Or they can even open door, okay, because everywhere is good. You can't try it. Even when now behavior, no corner, no you couldn't go or you walk here if you are not an idiot. A man so married I get house for Lekki. The Lekki you go, you cannot spend 3 weeks. As your children go to inhabit that place. Where only me onuwa. I'm thinking for you people. This was some of the reasons why Jesus Christ wept in the book of John 11 verse 35. He wept because of the unbelief of the people. They believed that at the time they got to Judea, something would happen. He wept for that. He wept because of the pains of Martha over the loss of their brothers. And he wept again because of what is to go through in the cross of Calvary. I'm weeping for you because I see anytime you go home, a 1 month to go where we go never to you where we go. You go for work. You are looking for friends like Zegeri men euro to euro la oyare ya wasun na rien. That to say, you must serve while you water. And by so doing that one, make you an idiot. Man of God. The same people who were told their son is already high the throne already. Who were going to most of you left home 30 years ago. But today, I hear you where you are not coming as a visitor. A Chinese will come to a Edo State of peace. I'm OBASEKI on you. We're no motor, you can't see. You think it's a normal thing? Who are we born now? I don't know now. I don't know how most of you test for sport to market the bag. Nite no pabai. No, ni mete no pabai. Now what bomoz again? Now you no rock bell. I don't know how most of you take go UK go to do 49 hours a day if it is possible. They not make a war. They work call home advantage. It is when where you are from is good. One as a white tourist. Up to now, but in 2 years time, if you are not very careful, my migrate here in Burkina Faso. Because my way go and look at young girls today. So a club has in this virgin. What they are not supposed to use to make money, are making. But you have your demonic palace there. They are not helping the government to say, okay, now this is the next thing we are going to push. Una wa go ma going working. Or in Mate Muyoto or region is in public domain. The government don't want to support me. I will be the first person in reaction. If the governor in work today, nobody knows about it. I don't know about what if I don't know about what I'm at more year. What's an aye cut? No, what's an aye cut? If God in heaven honor Ragmona. I'm on your cut over this killing also. Don't wa me fon pa no salobo wa ye. Meri manaje na wa hon. I mari beboge. Bu biaguye mana. Do balakaro na ya na so if there's anything like heaven. Me question God when na gban ye Bible. I might be beboge when ran ye man be mention. Boss here na no wa na egwana na river ma judging. And we ask him question. Maybe all come with Newton. Don't worry. Everything is for an appointed time. Maybe also I quote a verse, man. Oh, when you think so, that's 14:14. I promise I will fight your fight and you will hold your peace. When are you going to fight it? Maybe what you refer me out here, Emo 33. Can't two work together except they agree? Even knowing where, yes, it is true. But do you want me to agree with you? I agree with you in this. I back up to verse 2. Write the vision and make it plain. The only way going to walk I will ask God. Cut me anywhere. Bring it all here in Spain. Call Spanish authority. I'm away many. Eroko bibono. Chico ni wage munkan. You don't call police for anything anyhow. Woman made reasonable for Yati police. I will humiliate you. I will humiliate the police because I've defended the law of this land. Who are we my yare webo? Webo me waji and me side. They brought Jesus before Pilate. Or where you call yourself the king of the Jews, or where thou hast said it all. Pilate couldn't persecute Jesus because he was an anointed one. Goliath couldn't kill David because he was an anointed one. The children of Jacob sold Joseph. It didn't affect him because he was a choosing one. Goodness. A choosing one, I'm a difficult equation nobody can solve. What I'm doing right now, I'm doing it for every human being. I'm not doing it for myself. Only the man in the world then miss over. Because if you not tell your man, okay, we are mirror me, we are suffer here. I'm on 60 days take off first that year, you know, we were, and he am me. On the road now. The very day me bury remain. I went again because of a movement. I don't miss zero man. I don't miss home. I don't know why. We are attractive. Where are they Spain? You come to Spain or Tamani or any country. We send address where you come to Roma Plaza. So and so. The humanity ticket one year man be say. You make the right in way. Let me test you and know the product you are making. With the virtue that you are from those states, you are connected with their demonic whatever. Single mothers everywhere today. All in a epidemic. There are women today. There are that a Caratian. It is that a colored, you know. Almost a ring light in a Yahweh now. Because of the curse in the land. Nothing is working. We're bury our life. Just because you want the palace to be restored. Since the restoration of the useless palace today, nothing is working. Nothing is working. Give you what? All of them, they are doing sad. Why they are fully vaccinated with nanotechnology in their system. Do you think it's normal? It's as a result of what was planted in the land. A lot of you don't know. Election, they don't go to social media. It's as if nothing is happening. They don't care. Because why? In winning of your money right now, so speak. Thank God now, a useless idiot now. No Italian or my mega at your yumba. They are now indicting her. No hola when no Italy, you came as a useless refugee. He had not a Benue. He had not house you were. The same equal law or more Italian. But you are supporting a demonic kingdom that nobody can speak. Even when they does anything. The useless secretary they made those people today, they are homeless. None of them ever want to talk about they support every form of shenanigans. There's a matter of there's a document. So one thing we must have to get clear before I call this very video. Let us not be ignorant of the devices of the enemy. Some of their devices in Niando, indictment. Some of their devices in Niando is fear. And some of their devices they use is to make you feel guilty. Make guilty men. I don't even reply people nowadays. Everybody have a commenting on men. Some of them they've gotten a spiritual problem already. We meet also or your children are abroad. When you are protecting kingdoms, protecting DSL. I see one useless old man Enemy, oh, you know, with big. You're a curse. Spanish people, they know your history. That up to today, you sacrifice humans. What bring on? Don't you go, you know? Well, give me where double wet your body, me over the street. No, a police local, no, oh, Gakawafi. Oh, when you don't keep passa. It was what you call as a local. And Sure, mata nuestro gente y vuestro pueblo. Iwe can work og belema. Oh, ya we pechuga. Ya we clever any. Nya ya save me. Wa wina no rest. Oh, the Nigerian wa be ti bo wa no we have a relief. E manana we ti bo wa, you cannot buy a house. You just hustle. Oh, you know man so say at the end of 6,000 you be pension. You go ni akan you know so ya pay any rent. Then who don't money. Also, your children have their expenses. Osaba no log one no log of mortgage, or your school, or pay your motor from a salary or we pay you one on there. Working on me 400 euro a month in all you know. In Reagu no more. What's here? At least let them also have peace. If that's why you thought we go maybe you are supposed to go back home. Book of 2 Corinthians 2 verse 11. He said, don't be ignorant of the devices of the enemy. They have the devices they use. They use different methods to make sure they bring you down. And one of the factors is fear. That was why they polluted the state with fear. So that nobody will come out and vote. I'm assuring you today, go and vote. You do spiritual, we guide you. If you are watching me and listen to the tone of my voice, we go give my over. I'm a young by boo. They 40,000 Arabic, no. When I la moto, while voting, while Mudia, while protecting vote over. So about that, a lot of you will later thank me later. A man demon to Yanni may be strong. Yagmoin, even yourself that is watching. So a matter men and water. We cannot continue like this for crying out loud. There are more people to the young boy for me. But why you what now so you take the wrong. Bless you, they use bagger. One more to really. Why we can't stay at home for 6 months? I know 1 or 2 persons, all we stay, but all we anything. We want a enabling environment for everybody. We want a society of equal. That somebody from Oklahoma can stay, somebody from Spain can stay. If you are from Ireland, you can stay. If you are from Sweden, you can stay. It's not well because maybe to Dr. Lion, I give you a guarantee. If you are nobody that guarantees security, my dear, you can't risk it. My when a man Sunday, and when I'm we only what we can bring from the state. Neither winner ever been even with village and yard. So let me become and be going. So I can hear you. So please share this video among your brothers and sisters. This fear, let's get rid of it. So as you are fighting for a better society, you are fighting for your life. So a vote for ASUE is a vote for a better life for yourself. Agmona, in advocate Yamueria, we have to also advocate and put it right. When they started doing their cash, Agmona Maka Yeveriona. During the time of Ogie, so let's say in the 12th century, let's say from 10th century, 11th century, before I came Ogiare, things were fine. That our life were very good. Having Bomobonamaro, they came, automatically, how will you call somebody's head? When Britain, only with Britain. But they want to tell you the story now, they're going to tell you the other side. When Britain came, they saw the human score. Ababale Benin City. Why are you doing all this? If they want to tell you the story, they tell you from another angle. Because OBASEKI did not support them in their shenanigans. Now, what is the crime of this? No, if you are really sensible, which one is wrong, sir? No, which one is wrong, sir? The mind of the European, whatever thing we can do, we can even do fake marriage. It is what I'm speaking to. What is bad is what I'm saying. Now, why will anybody look at me and be looking me with one kind of Tommy Jerry? What is wrong here? It was the Portuguese that named Benin the city of blood. It was not a human blood, it was human blood. Millions and millions of human beings like you. Beautiful, succulent, gorgeous. That is, people that live a flamboyant life to the core, they have been grossly murdered. They will send up their hutches. That's why when Obaseki banned Okarele, Okan Wakamiame, no can Yerian Bijan Wagmo, they were furious because they were some of the people they were sending those days. Most of you, your fathers, most of you, your fourth grandmother were gruesomely murdered. You have to avenge for your ancestors. You have to avenge for your ancestors. The very day you start avenging for your ancestors, where do I go? If you support these people, you don't support the people now. Where we are going on there? I will tell you quote unquote. When I'm going here, I'm not wanting you to join me. All mala with the keto na mina. The fight I'm fighting it for humanity. We were created to create. What are those things we are supposed to create? Enabling society. You cannot expect me to be here because there's security, good life, you know, your skin, you look good, you have enough food to eat and all of that. So when man not go live, I can with the with you can do it out for market work while you join together 5 cards. Who will live in a home? To find a hero. People that will tell you we are with man, they don't know how to put two things together. A combination, my own. You have to coagulate it, you do combination. That is one, toast it. You cannot buy fillet. You have a lena. You can watch the butter. You have dog the wire. You know what? That's it. According to Bob Marley, how long shall they kill our prophet and we stand aside and look? For how long will all these things keep up? Here we are front, not the front. Back, not the back. You don't feel well, whatever problem you are going through today. Even we are here. The world is generally changed. That's why if you are waiting for European Union to come and liberate you and say what tough they will not tell you. Everybody is fighting to liberate themselves. Spain as we speak, they have their problem. Sweden recently now, they came out to come and say any person that wants to leave at least by 2026, they will give them 34,000 to leave. If you want to leave Sweden forever, they will give you $34,000. Spain Kawe the 2008. That's why my Ecuador number one. Again, Ecuador te wa bema ma fifth miskila will not be said. Those ones they collected their money and they dropped their resident and they left. So here maybe have a more in Nigeria I'll get the money palace will come and pack your people. And I when I cast ya no wa come man. The when I cast ya. Ekinu wado. Obama will carry boat or you rescue Maveze. The same people now deport. A man from a demonic kingdom in Akere. Not the Beloto like we. A boy in a Wasene Guawati, if you are responsible, at least he's on international scale. We don't know be now. We don't know even know him. Or what's an ate Larry, or Larry, Ma with your bono. Okay, and one day we can ma. Mammy will meet the good here. So why just let Chief what here from the demonic palace? A bonny was an ate to order. My dear, we will not allow you. No mweni magbo to ema pa yare de no gwalo awa betu flatari ne a the scholarship in the a body was na wena date ma date do a man de demonic because can a boy na kiana is a movement that can bring a whole ethnic group or bring it down. There way now Omana say Obaseki to right now yare I would have made video about it. I will make a video about it. I will channel this very message to Obaseki. Obaseki, tell your SLG to call this boy to come home. It cannot cost you anything. Make a boy, a laughing boy, not okay. I think to what we are hearing, allegedly, 4th time, I'll be 3rd time, all lesson. You don't think where a problem is born and you don't have a problem in. Who knows? They to Ukim and Aki ancestors already. Oh, yeah. With the virtue you are from that land, there is a curse in your life. That's why they supported the Jesus of the thing. The more you follow the Jesus, who will worry your way for. You will speak the tongue, paraba. I lose some people now, what do you mean? Even when you have had it that is fake. The Roman that created Jesus said it is fake. Now where am I? Are you kidding me? Men I must say now I speak it on. Yeah, one week before you who was I will do it to you. Never rumagu wana why we pa. Headquarter pa. Yeah, can the church in the UK? Yeah, can a porno movie and his heart in the church. They have even removed it right now where that name church is cancelled. That not a bill here. If I no more you way with that name church, I'm out now got here town hall of the Bala Blue. I can name it. A Vatican you get do alien. Stop it, they can never stop it. It's still Jesus all the way. And the more you call Jesus, the more they are taking away your energy. I say nobody today know anybody. That's why you have this notion. So once we work balloon, you have arrived. Some useless friend man you have not started like today now. A balloon away me yane. A market. A balloon a roof for one away me yane. A market. In my radio, you can make a legend because we were born to migrate, and if not breaking week. Or man not 25 years in a way, but what tell you? You guys must do your plantain. Join your idea together with your friend. You can start off something. There was a time at 2012, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. From 15, a euro now 16, that was when we finally hand up. I think the last vehicle I sent was 215. Near the doyo boss in Rowa, in a Korigo Lawa. That's why the Toyota Previa I later donated for association today that have helped really well Nigerians today. That was the last vehicle I sent it 250. In a call it a day because I mean up to today now, a lot of persons lose their finance. Because they don't use their numbers. What will never try. Who they leave your game and one and here what you who you go to because the land is not good. Because on my own here I want you to be me but I know where we be me corner in a me away. Then what are we talking about? So we want an enabling environment, an environment that is photosynthesized. Being a web bona criminality with robot or give my to us why 3 months, 3 years, who left for 1 month. Everybody today, 80% of people in training have a school. 80% of people they are strained, they are scribbling. Siblings you are here. Soupy. They are not the one, the same people today. Not your boy. Because with the virtue you are from that land. Imagine Abereoma. The palace have already deserted. People were no longer paying homage. They consulted an oracle. Now, human sacrifice need to be made. Then the sacrifice in Mona, he carry Idenobo. They kidnapped that woman, they killed that very woman out of her own will. Grossly murdered. Just to restore the demonic palace. Now, ever since, before you insult anything or you start losing emotion, come and tell us categorically clear the importance in the palace. That a Giovanni, look at all their children useless abroad. Yeah, a palace in here, come and look at your stupidity abroad. What's the name battle? One of our allies here, King Benzema, a crown prince of Saudi Arabia, is the richest king in the world. No place in Nigeria. All work better do. We are a kingdom. But what's your when I last in the lag money? We are kingdom. We are kingdom. In you. There we chasing no more bebo to do I chasing compare bo. Who make you a kingdom? Everyone man ya on a kingdom. Useless people. Please let me believe in you guys here today's date. It's Friday 13th of September. So maybe by the grace of God of our ancestors, we might be also be coming out tomorrow. Please, we are still talking based on fear. May you tell no say we don't already kill our fear. Our own fear, they fear us now. They are afraid, we are not afraid of them. They are afraid now that we are not afraid of them. They are very afraid. When let them on retaliate. If minimum where they load, I settling in him. Man, where you bomb with me. Many of you like that. I was settling in him. You cannot be all you. We're not who again. We may not yet there, we shall see. Don't have all day. I can't even what day on our get by a money man, a monama plaster, morons. So good everyone and remain updated. From me here, this is about the women, the Bishop of Activism, the Hero for Democracy, Ambassador for Good Governance, CEO Civil Disobedience Worldwide, CEO Salvation for Humanity and Redemption. Logging out, take care of today.
Now we don't hear from Comrade Newton. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share them. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.